So it's a no money down program, reduced interest rate, no PMI.
All right, JJ.
Hey, Blaise Rosser.
Hey, it's another KLT Thursday. What's KLT stand for?
KLT, Know, Like, and Trust Thursday.
Hey, if you're going to do business with people, you got to what?
You got to know them, you got to like them, and you got to trust them.
So each Thursday, we're trying to highlight different people that we network with, that we know, we like, and we trust.
People that we use ourselves.
Oh, absolutely. We see them on a weekly basis. So we want to get that across to anybody that we may know that these people are tried and true.
Right.
So without further ado, let's bring in our guest. So, one of the things that you've helped me with in the past is a VA loan, being a veteran, doing VA loans. It used to be that those types of loans were a pain in the butt, but now it's one of the strongest loans out there. Tell us a little bit about what you're encountering with VA deals and how strong they are nowadays.
So it's my favorite loan. For one, you're taking care of the veteran, right? As a realtor, or in my case, as the mortgage broker, we're taking care of the veteran, as we should, right? So it's a no money down program, reduced interest rate, no PMI, more flexible on the underwriting guidelines. Unfortunately, there's a lot of myths to this loan where some realtors in the community, not just the community, but I would say nationally, they think this loan is hard and there's added cost to it. It's true, it might cost your seller an extra $300 or $400, but we're not talking thousands of dollars. So as a seller, if it costs you an extra $300 or $400, but you're helping out a veteran, and you know that, hey, they're getting a really good loan, right?
Right.
Why would you not hesitate to, sell it to someone that served your country? But it's my favorite loan by far.
Okay. And back in the day, they just simply were not our favorite loans. Everybody dreaded them because there was so much complication to them versus others. And FHA, for that matter. Talk to us a little bit on the FHA side, because FHA used to be a nightmare as well, where now it is kind of the primary loan that most people are using for first-time home buyers.
Yeah, so when I got in the business with Blaise back in the day, we only did conventional loans up until about 2007, 2008. We steered clear of FHA. Now FHA is probably 20-30% of the market. I don't know the exact numbers, but it's certainly grown over the last few years. And I have no hesitancy putting someone in an FHA loan or a VA loan, for that matter. With FHA, do you need a 3.5% down payment versus VA? It's no money down, of course.
If you are a veteran and you're watching this, whether you're purchasing or even you haven't thought about it yet, but think about refinancing, because you can get your interest rate down so far. I bought my house, or refinanced my loan a couple of years ago in the threes. I think I was like at 3.875, and I never thought that they would go below 3, that I would be doing a refinance, but I did. It was well worth it when you looked at the monthly savings that you would get. So whether you're looking to buy or even refinance just to get a lower payment or reduce your loan term, this is the guy right here that I would recommend anybody to call from a veterans loan standpoint. He's very well versed in VA.
Not just VA though. Let me make a point here too, that there's a lot of lenders out there. There's a lot of loan officers out there. I'm comfortable sending somebody to Tim or one of his people, because they're gonna say, you know what? Yeah, you are reducing your rate, but it's not worth it based on what it's costing you, or it is a good move. They're not just trying to slap another loan together. They're trying to help out the customer, and that's pretty cool.
Right. Yes, yeah, and I would throw in there as well. I agree. There's a lot of loan officers, but you got to categorize some of that stuff. There are a lot of loan officers, but some of them are simply application takers. Tim can go old school on you. He can pull out a calculator, figure out from all directions what you can afford, what your payment is, how to pay off your loan earlier, all that stuff. People nowadays, if you just got into the mortgage industry, you depend on these apps that are online, and you can figure out a payment, but you can't back into it and figure out somebody's debt ratio or something like that to figure out how much they can afford. So that's the big difference with this guy here is Tim knows how to work a calculator. I mean, he could probably go back. He's so old, maybe even work an abacus or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. When I got into business, we didn't have computers. We didn't have calculators. We had these beads. You had to.
Yeah. You had to count on your feet and stuff as well. Using your fingers and your toes.
Tough.
I just want to point out that I'm the youngest one on this call. Just wanted to.
Yeah, he is. Not by much. Not by much.
Not much.
All right,
Cool.
man. I appreciate your time today, and stepping away and giving us a little bit of time for this interview. Again, I want to reinforce that Tim Davison with CHM Lending, whether you're purchasing, refinance, you're a veteran looking for a VA loan, this is a guy I would recommend, without a thought. He does a great job for mortgage lending, and he's the guy that you'd want to call. So if you want to get a hold of him, just make sure that you reach out. If you're watching this, you probably know Frank or myself. Just shoot us a private message or a text or something, and we will put you in touch with Tim, and he'll help you out. All right.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, Frankie.
You've got kids, right?
I have 4.
4. Where's
Yes.
their artwork? You need something behind you. Have them paint you some pictures this week.